Today, na the 9th day of August 2023. Tomorrow will be the 10th. The security sector, well, they say then they on high alert. Because the mistake we them be make the last time, they don't want to make them again. Because they say rumor don't they go around say people they still want for come back tomorrow, say then they protest. But for today, we want check inside the APC camp. Waiting they go on. Because yesterday, we see Usai, the now Honorable Alfred Thompson. Well, he boycotts the APC boycott. He fell after the acting opposition leader in parliament, the Honorable Mohamed Bangura. How long this boycott get for all water? Where we go see man and just they drop out from the boycott. And the most interesting thing for Honorable Ayo is say they make it sign under duress. APC. Kiala back to power. They say so now back to power Kiala. Now under duress so now they put people in for sign. But we go carry from the APC Secretary General waiting in talk about this particular statement where the now Honorable Ayo say. It's gonna be an interesting one. I don't know if you get for BIPA the package where the APC and the SLPP and the parliament how they go for Sidom for talk this talk. Because the Secretary General they tell you say when the party go get for take decision on then 2 years we don't go so. Parliament not go able for stop them. But for follow suit. Parliament say then 2 years we see don't so. Then get the protection of parliament. Brother, sister, sit down look. Now we get. Let's see the APC and the speaker. Because the APC now get for order, okay, then send to the clerk to the speaker, then the speaker for able to say, well, Mame Bangura and Ayo una komot na do. Because APC say, well, the speaker don't tell and say then get the full protection anyway. What you seen yesterday? I say from when Mame Bangura go, the APC just the talk say then they take action. Now when they watch don't see them take any action. Hey, and they say well, everyone then they at getting and deeper. Not so the speaker talk say as long as you don't go, you get in protection. Now I'll say not to go. In don't go for buy. Or I say a long list already. A long one no. Don't ready for go. Okay. Like I said yesterday, if APC get anything for do, anything for say, they have to do it fast. Or else, I don't know. Waiting and go and hold on to again. Waiting and go and hold on to. Because for this one right now, it don't look the left handle. But for tomorrow, it's I don't know. Sierra Leone government through Sierra Leone police say if you want for go on protest, you get for rights. You get for rights. You get 21 days notice. They want for see the people them in charge of protest. Then you arrange and day. If you want for, I don't know how for they repeat this over and over. I really don't know how for they repeat it over and over. What do I mean by that? Even civil society them, when they want come out, when they know say, let's say if a price control and something we get for do with the government, you get civil society them where they challenge that part day. Say no, they not tell say now them forgive you guys, they say for inform. But for most Salon police, they team up by this one. For say now 21 days notice you forgive, for go to them because they want for know who that then go all accountable. And per adventure, things go wrong. Who that don't go to now the High Court, at the Supreme Court. Now anybody courts them for interpret, make we know say the courts don't interpret some now so it be. Now so it be. May I not say it? So for now, follow the guidelines of the state institution. Tin and Tranga, yes, it's Tranga. Now with democratic rights for protest, yes, now right. But there are guidelines. He say, oh, but anytime people are right, then they give them. So where they no give? How far you don't push her? And they talk for Komotu. No, for make the, you said people you see don't they talk now. Now you can't talk back say, well, I mean they not try the court system. Yes. At least that's in there. We get team for talk sebo. Now so they be don't do. We then can go court. What did the court do? Nothing. The court summon the police. Where police can explain why you not give them people their rights. But there are due process to everything. You might not like what you talk. Me now what me think. You self get right to your opinion. This is my opinion. So say I talk opinion. No, this is people in your opinion. You self get right to you. Eh? I just want to understand we self now. If you want for protest, follow the due process. It's something you think to say wrong, take an court. Let the court fail we. If they're able to see something and pick them up, say, wait, we don't see this thing, they go on social media, the judiciary of Sierra Leone don't get the thing they can pick up. Certain thing they see they go on, I like ask and then they can clarify for themselves. Certain other thing there, waiting for clarify for we, then they turn a blind eye. Then they turn her. Now me thinking, Nandi, you get right to you. We need a peaceful nation. Yeah? I see the other day I read now. YouTube, somebody say, me for choose day. Today they under, tomorrow they under. Me adjust they all over the place. Sorry you. Because me, na saloon me dey for. Yeah? So if you think to say, I for choose side, na saloon you side and they are dey. And I say, how me feel, na so me dey talker. for the love of the country. Yeah? If I disappoint you that side, I'm sorry. Joe Bokai, you say one number, send message to this page first back. Let me top na that corner there. Send message to the page. Let me top there. Let's come to the APC. The APC get a long list of demands them where they want the government to do. If not, then they boycott all aspects of governance, including the one they way for take part in the parliament, the chairperson them, the mayor them, they all for pull on. We see Usai, as it is right now, parliament don't start, the president said don't go. Well, parliament be summon everybody for come, then do an induction, APC boycott. Parliament come, then do swearing in. Well, APC kind of, sort of, but Mohamed Bangura be appear. Yes, Mohamed Bangura appear. And, well, in the acting opposition leader, na actor, they act. So we see some Mohamed Bangura turn up. The APC said they go do something, then go take action, but nothing has been done against Mohamed Bangura. So I yourself sit down, he say, all Bangura don't go, they no do nothing. What see me they wait for? I back yesterday, it don't follow. APC back don't say, they go for deal with the all two. They don't deal with them, no, they don't deal with the rates. Well, APC, other man angry right now. We say, na talk no more than they talk, they need to do them nothing. We self, we they go. So now two people are not boycott, APC boycotts. When Mohamed Bangura and Alfred Thompson. But what puts me yes na gun? Beaucoup then a road for calm. How long this boycott go all water? How long? Inside the APC, the one the way they did. How communication they go? Whose hopes then they give the members then where the speaker the last time said then she don't idle one. Whose hopes then they give them say no worry you? How then they communicate them? Because who's lack of communication there? Until they see, I must say Alpha Kano don't come. Where it talk. A lot of times, not to so. Wait. We will come. I think I suppose last thing. If I get them line up. Yes. Can. Yes. That is good. Fine. Oh, they can't start now proper. Let's go to parliament. No. Let's not go to parliament it. Let's start for the last thing where Alpha can be seen. Yes. It's saying that the last thing this nine in the put smart by this election business. It's saying that the last thing this. But to begin advice. So I wonder if that advice there, nine the now honorable Thompson be what Alpha can talk. He said, Bodia, I myself follow Mohamed Bangura. But let's listen. Alpha can be there na AYV. Let's listen to what he be talk at that time. Yes, salute. It's sweet politics. Let's listen.
So I believe say all of this is scientific. One accident no dey for this paper.
In this part, it talk about waiting President Baby go talk in Parliament.
Deliberately, they write them. And because they know say they old from the camp.
And quickly as we close, you not foresee.
Close, you get for give me 1 minute.
Yes, you not foresee any challenge. Like what you don't talk so say this is not a smooth trade. Passport simple the rail. You not foresee any challenge where we go bring explanation or hinder some of them plan there in the future, because like what we talk so there were great plans in 2018. But 2020 will be serious with COVID. We shut down the whole world.
Thank you.
We affect most of the gains then we will be on the make. So moving forward, you not foresee any challenge we go stop this plan?
We don't pray for that. But you cannot exclude it. Nature is nature. Like you said, President Leone they expect COVID. President Leone they expect the Ukraine war for can derail a lot of things. But because
this now because of certain things the way President Leone talk, we not do. Who side the talk and do fail. So the reason Ukraine war, COVID, now Alpha can talk. Even on the APC side, our lot of focus but Bolo left them. Let they doing work, now they pay them for.
Man we ambidextrous. He'll be able to fight COVID at the same time carry on with the programs. That is why he succeeded. Because the man we in a parallel processor, he did do one thing with the right hand, another thing with the left hand. He able to carry on even under the duress of the Ukraine war, to the extent that while England and America are shouting and crying about the shortage of commodities and all that, we didn't have it.
K11. They make like say it's a bit talk. England and America they cry shortage of about tinap in a saloon. Mba. Oh.
All we can say is that something a year passed, I been there, but it is always there.
So availability and cost, because this is not the first time we are hearing it. Even the Minister of Finance will do yesterday, he have talked the same thing. Say it go expensive, but it is available. So I think say that's the argument with this administration they try to make say, well, I like when a gun will say idea, but idea. A day for the one we able for afford them. Because if it's expensive to an extent, you're not able for afford them, to you, day. But have affordability back. Well, let's continue.
So we are hoping that another situation we will bring the challenges no will come. If it does come, we have the right driver at the steering wheel. He go able for no waiting for do, because he's been there before. He has handled situations, emergency situations before. So instead of no waiting for do, and they get team where they work with. So they pray for them. Like that kind of thing, and they not care again for that. Yeah. So after that now, I guess give me small time. I just talk 1 or 2 things to me people then.
Alright. So you don't done with that thing way available way some of you not able for buy, but today you don't do with that part today. This not the part way me want for focus for now. If they can't talk to the APC. Let us listen them.
The first one are to me people then at the APC, especially the youth, the young people, then the women, then when the people don't vote for. We want for Leone and no say. Now people then go on the rain, believe when I been tell and say when I want for go represent in a parliament. Now then come on the rain, go vote for now. And don't vote for now I say when I know they go.
Did they hear? He talked to the members of parliament elect. At that time, Honorable Ayo not being it, but himself be the listen.
You are not the best people, not the constituencies.
He said they're not to the best people first. So if the one day they make them, they go and cut the cow, then they cut Yonka. Let them just know say they're not to the best people. Are you Sabi? Eke. Are you sabi say they're not to the best people?
No. There are other people also waiting for don't go. But because we not put yourself forward, say we want, now make them vote for now. If we not go, we will disappoint the people.
Eh. Okay.
And when we know the rank and file, when you disappoint them, next time, they really consider una.
That part the way talk, not true. But the political party they see say the people that always they change parliamentarian them. We disappointed, they disappoint you. Now I made they call the PR system. Then tell the people and say, well, now when you sabu that they vote for, now I make you they say no, this shine go again. Now na party that they vote for. So for eliminate that one where the people then get power over other than they choose for go parliament, then call the PR system.
And what you not get for remember again say, time is running out on you. Already, when I don't lost 12 sittings.
Yeah, you in the count 12 sittings.
12. 1 month don't pass. Now 12 sittings per month. Next month is September. Now September is August. Will be another 12. That's 24.
In the count for now.
In September, now only another 6 sittings. It will be 30 sittings. And automatically you lose your seats.
So, according to Alpha Khan, by mid-September, anybody who boycotts, he don't lose his seat. By mid-September, I say according to Alpha Khan, you there, yeah.
In the middle of September, if we do not go, automatically you lose your seats. That's the law of Sierra Leone. And we have to keep to the law of Sierra Leone.
Yeah. We get to keep to the law of Sierra Leone. All right.
And this issue about challenging the results, wanting to overturn the results, when I see what happened in America yesterday.
Challenging the result, wanting to overturn the result. So they come with January 6th event at the United States. Is it the same with Donald Trump? Not the same? The Capitol invasion.
The former President Donald Trump didn't accord because he is seek for overturn the results we don't come out. They say he go and lie say the result the election in Tiffany hand.
Now so they see. I'm tired of them. No, seriously though. Now so they say. Waiting Alpha Khan explain so. Now happen, who say me and you there? Okay, something you know there. Who say we there? We were there. Now so they explain and like kind they explain and so. Okay.
So today then I cut because of that. This could happen with you.
They say Donald Trump be the going to talk say he win, we no win. So today they not caught because of that. Because they seek for overturn. Now so now the same thing will happen. Anyway, now AK11.
So when I left, the results don't come out. When I don't win.
When I don't win, then at the MP them elect to, and they talk to.
Councillors don't win. Mayors don't win. The MPs don't win. Go take the seats when I tell when people say when they go represent them for. If we not go, believe me, in another 6 weeks, you are out of parliament.
I just sit down and say what to. So now 6 weeks left. Then are they out of parliament? I say, la listen Makba, la listen more. Wait, see they talk.
And we're not going to ever go there again because people don't trust them.
Okay.
The next person they're waiting at the list, they go ask them back. They give them another 30 sittings. If they not go and come up, there are other people who stood. Everybody will be there at the list there. They repeat, I don't talk and I try they talk again. Everybody will be there at the list, they don't vote for them. Some people are there at the seat, they list and they behind at the list. But believe me, they pull beaucoup votes past away there before.
How you manage to know that one day? How you you sabi that one day? Say people and they behind at the list. Eh? We pull votes past the one the way they before. Where ABC na by party then go for. On a popularity. If somebody is popular, the party go put them behind at the list. Continue.
Some of you are in favor okay una go before.
Is it what? Okay, 11. Talk about what?
Beaucoup votes pass una way dey before. Some of you are in favor okay una go before.
Some man are waiting here then go before by the list.
Some of you are in favor okay una go before.
Okay. Alright.
Not because una capable. Now somebody sabi inside. We go tweak the numbers, then put you the one the way the people then vote for and not put them.
Okay, 11. Wait, now this be done they happen inside the APC? Because they tell you say na den drebam. Alright.
So if that is the case, if you don't want, other person they will want, then you go but me the big one. For your future, for the sake of the party, una own party, and opposition democracy, una go na parliament.
For the sake of democracy, for the future of una party, una go na parliament. I they nod the head. They nod.
Okay.
Right now, the APC is represented in parliament by anything. There is a country called Barbados. The prime minister is called Madame Mia Amor Motley.
He don't come up America. He don't reach now Barbados. Wetin Alpha Khan want tell we about Barbados? Tell we about what's happened there.
For in first term and second term, he win all the seats in parliament. One opposition only.
For the first time. You win. Opposition no dey na the country.
In a democracy, and it is right under the nose of America, Barbados.
It say Barbados no get opposition in a democracy. Salon. And to that I know say just though. Let me talk. What go get for the echo what he say? Why? Because now AK11C Barbados they no get opposition at parliament in a democracy. If you no get opposition, not to one party dandy. Who said then they make law? So if Barbados do am, who said na that go dey with the worker? Okay.
All the seats in the parliament, now that prime minister in party then come out. She won all. So it is not a precedent. And for we, you only need 25% of the members present and voting for past laws. So please, and don't forget, what happened in 1978.
25% of the members present for past law. 1/4?
We, SLPP, feel so threatened at the general election that they withdraw. Now only Grant, Palagao, and our Rapa, now they're meeting at parliament. The rest now be APC. And for 24 years, SLPP been there out in the cold. We don't want that to happen to you because this now not choose for do that. The law is clear. If we not go, those seats will be filled. They don't belong to you. They belong to the people of Sierra Leone. The people will fill them. Thank you very much.
If we not go, then sit then they. Then go put people in there. I they listen. They listen. I say, So if I no go, then go put other person in 6 weeks left. I say, come on, ba. Listen, I know monaya.
I, Alfred Thompson,
having been elected a member of parliament, do hereby, in the name of God swear, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Sierra Leone,
Alfred Thompson, one of the member of parliament them inside the 9 member of parliament APC party being picked for represent them in the western area.
the Constitution of Sierra Leone,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of a member of parliament. So help me God.
Hold on, okay, na clap.
Alfred.
So, after Alfred don't listen AK-11, nice there. But yeah, now go back before me can lose. But what's in? I want to see what's in get for play on that pension, because if you remember, Honorable parents say, as long as you know they there for that day one when they take that out, that means to say you don't work full 5 years. So even though I don't come, well, you know go get for make, and the only person who get for make another part of the bench day, na Mame Bangua, because if from the one, you know, I'll not see Misa, him be don't go. But we go for see how this thing unfold, because it's getting interesting as we go. Cheno continue ba.
Thompson go to the well of parliament and say him prepare for take the oath and serve in people them who elect him for go to the seat. Just as you hear from the clerk of parliament, Honorable Parent Tarawali, where be they make you be they take this oath, and the reaction of member of parliament them will be the part of this sitting have been gladness, as this now the second member of parliament from the APC party who don't take the oath and begin for representing people them at the well of parliament.
On your behalf, I want to say, Honorable Ayodele Thompson, you've earned the respect of your colleagues in this House and mine for your courage and fortitude. We hope there are many others like you who will soon follow your brilliant example.
Yeah, he did that in the Ose. He don't send message back to the other one day within the pipeline. But wait, the message not sweet better it. Let's continue.
Let the record show that you were duly elected to represent your people.
Let the record show that you were duly elected for represent your people them. Let the record show. And this now a PR system. I believe say in name be there the list. Was he? But let the record show. How then they go around the scouts the one that will for come? He signed though. So if he signed by that document, that means say name be there. Most party name be the top. And down. But anyway, let the record show. And so the speaker say. I don't know how you want for interpret that part today. But say let the record show say you were duly elected. Okay.
In this August assembly. And there is no valid reason whatsoever why you should not come and take your seat and represent your people in this August.
So no reason, no valid reason. Well, that means the speaker they try for talk say the one day we not it. The reason when they give say then they follow the party. That reason they not valid. They say because there is no valid reason why you go give when make you not for go na parliament. The other one in the area, Not to for say now because now for the next sitting we go see back 4-5 people go. Not telling the boycott today and he go left. Let they listen them.
You be listening to Dr. Chengno Abbas Bundu, the speaker for the 6th Parliament. Dr. Abbas Chengno Bundu, after they welcome the new APC member of Parliament, say this is an important day. We don't show say Alfred Thompson, they already for people, as he say this step, we don't remember don't take. Parliament no go sit down and watch and see anything happen to the member of Parliament because of this decision we don't take. For Cabinet Parliament, because Parliament is say always they watch the back of the member of Parliament them.
From now on, consider yourself to be under the protection of this house.
Bam! Hey! Now the second thing he talking because he tell Mohamed Bangura that. Why wait he tell him? Talking back, sir.
From now on, consider yourself to be under the protection of this house.
From now on, hey, not catch it for nothing. APC no able pull you. You get the protection of the house. Now, the speaker they tell and so. The other one they make the listen because sometimes some man want go but they afraid. So what if I go down APC can say then they can't pull me? So the guy they smile safe. Right.
As you duly discharge your onerous responsibilities and duties as a member of Parliament. And for the time being, I will assign to you the seat that you've just occupied next to the Honorable Mohamed Bangura until further notice.
Bam. That seat where you sit down, now you don't assign game until the speaker say otherwise. Nobody not able pull or not able ayo. But that sit down place there. Eh? Nobody. Alright.
Honorable members, I'm quite confident there are many more on the way coming.
Yeah. Talking back.
There are many more on the way coming.
Eh. Let that be so I get possible they lobby you. Eh? Oh, yeah, need for lobby. Man, they not get the ground guy. The pockets done the empty. The pockets done the dry. So, some people no need for lobby. And then go sit down and decide by themselves say, hey, but yeah, let go. Or true. Alright, wait.
And it's just a matter of time before they reach their destination.
Yeah, then they come. But nah, just a matter of time. Let us be sure that they love you. When I never give some promises behind us. Now just a matter of time. Then go agree. Okay. They laugh. Alright.
After all this, I get the chance for meet and talk with Honorable Alfred Thompson. For your youth and you reason, we make a been come na Parliament by all way, and one of the members them we been signed say then they would an APC party decision not for take part in Parliament. And at this it been get for say.
Now listen number. In your words. Honorable Alfred. Why you go there? Why?
It was a judgment for myself.
It was a judgment for yourself? You sound diaspora. Are you?
I had to see myself and my country, putting my pride aside and doing the right thing, which is my dream, coming to Parliament.
Oh, so you dream now for going to Parliament? This is sound diaspora. It sound say na one of who we go. But Lord, they listen no more. In dream na before going to Parliament. When I already sit down and had they listen so. How much person get that dream day back? Lord begin sabu na one thing. Eh? Amos person. Because this now one of we. Now one of we this. When I say get the same dream, I dey watch you now.
To make my country go before. The time that I spent thinking about this decision because my party said for us to abstain.
He said he spent time for think about the decision because APC say no for good day.
I thought about this over and over and over. And
he think about am not for say just grab and go. He said think about am over and over and over.
And it was just the right thing to do.
And what he do so now the right thing for him for do.
The Constitution says for you to put your country first.
He said the Constitution say for put the country first. Eh? When I say he don't live in Salon for the past 15 years, but now the US now they grow up. As long as he gets the US in a part of we not they give up and so. Yes, in a part of the diaspora community. Now something you see. He come and learn and see, and he say a part of his dream that one day for going to parliament. Eh? All right.
So again, I abide by my constitution. I think it's the right thing to do. You have to put your country first.
He say, in follow the constitution. He learned from Mame Bangura. Mame Bangura say, in a constitutional rights na him go do. So himself don't follow. Himself say, and constitutional rights now you go do. Eh? Okay.
If Honorable Thompson a person will like in people them and a patriot to the country, you go on for ask why be they part of the over 50 member of parliament them will be signed to the agreement say they no will come to parliament because of them party decision.
I was under duress.
You say what thing? Why you been signed say you know they go parliament? What you say?
I was under duress.
You was under duress? Talk back, ba?
I was under duress.
Really? APC? APC? APC, I must like all now. You hear the allegation, no? Allegedly, waiting. Not allegedly, said that man ain't talker. You say me under duress. Okay, now allegation. Anyway, that's what you say. Waiting.
I was under duress.
You was under duress. How?
I was under duress.
You talking back? How?
You know what duress means? Look it up in the dictionary.
He say, if you know what in duress mean, if you know sabi, well, go look at up in the dictionary. But him be the under duress. You know do it on your own.
Duress, I was under duress.
You talk back. You put almost thing. Eh?
And when you're under duress, no contract is valid.
He say, he believe say, if you sign something, where they under duress, so them pressure you, where they let you think to say, well, that's the only way you get for do. You have no other option. He say, I like you sign that contract today. Later on, the contract is not valid. So, Honorable Thompson, then why it take you so long for come? Oh, now where you think and say, now you reach this part where you think say, but as long as now under duress you sign, the contract is not valid again. Now so it be? Okay. Alright.
Yes. I think the resolution was rigged. But I'm here to serve my country.
He say yes. In things say they rig the election. So now Pat say back, he not change you. Wait, so man they talking back. You think say what is sir?
I think the resolution was rigged.
And the election was rigged. But
I'm here to serve my country.
But you go for serving country.
I think if you don't come here and say yes, the election is rigged, you're not doing the right thing. You have to come and say what is right and what is wrong.
Exactly what Alpha can be talk. Now he talk so. Alpha Kambi don't talk the same statement. Say you ever go there for go talk wetin right and wrong. I tell una say this man be don't dey listen wetin Alpha Kambi talk. Eh?
So I don't want to talk too much, getting too much into that.
In order for talk too much for make it then you can't talk wetin no for talk.
I think they would handle that the way it has to be done. But you can't fight from outside. You have to come and fight from inside.
You know they able fight from outside. Now inside now they can't fight. I just want to remind you say then he call police and that host the way and go inside for fight. Eh? I just want to let you know.
You have to say what is right from in here.
As all this be.
Okay, say again for say waiting the right from in here. Now listen quick. Somebody make a statement. Very quick.
Parliament no.
Check not try reach there.
Angora be Minister of Youth Affairs, Mrs. Frances Algali, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, retired Colonel Ambassador Al-Haji Fandetue, Minister of Transport and Aviation, another one them. When we talk to the Minister of Youth Affairs, Honorable Emasi Lamina, said the young people are very important people in the country, and because of the challenge we incident people also they face, making them call on the Minister of Youth Affairs for look inside and concern them and create more job opportunity for them.
Fumble. Ebodi on listen. Honorable Sir Emasi Lamina ba. Listen ba.
In the cluster 3 of President Madabio Youth Employment Scheme, which is the yes.
You know say na 5 pillar, eh? Okay, let's listen ba. The one we in the talk about youth employment.
The promise that every year he will give 100,000 jobs to the youth.
Every year, not to talk am. He say, Emasi Lamina say, per inside that cluster day, every year, President Bio promise for give 100,000 jobs to the youth. This, I don't know if we get people that will go really follow up with this. At the end of every year, what they say, it don't 1 year. We check if the youth them be getting 100,000 jobs. 100,000 jobs every year. So waiting. Now so you talk yet. So waiting now, Emerson.
You can imagine you have a big task. It's not Nigeria.
So it tell Oman say he gets a big tax. I don't know if na the car wash show. Na the car wash? Because na the same youth them with the sip and coach business right now. But listen am. Now it take am from wetin the president say, it transfer to Oman Bangura. 500,000 jobs every year.
In 5 years' time, 500,000 jobs when I sit in my quietitude.
So in 5 years, this administration for provide 500,000 jobs. 500,000 jobs. Let us help the minister. Can we have vocational training for farmers? Can we? When they give certificate or they hire them? And son, because some of the one them we may not hire it from Jalao, but people in there where they talk we don't hire from Jala. I'm afraid it not look good. So that make me they believe say most of them youth there, if we able from bring them come inside agriculture, then get hands-on training. Even at 6 months, even if in 1 year. Yeah? hands-on training. Me, I go offer my own facility. Yes. Maybe let's start from there. I go offer my own facility. I think I can take up to 100 people if they want for train. Now that area day. Because if not, you know they work. You know they work. We defend them too difficult. Forget skilled people them. A vocational center, person we go land for take care of goat, sheep, not to that archaic one who don't land from 19 Jubilee. Eh? Not to that one day. These are jobs that they're gonna be paid. Because if you make them, then go get training, hire them, then come, then CFC, other people then go emulate. Then go emulate. But again, are the youths ready though? Are they? Waiting at the scheme where the government go carry it from for sweetening them up. Because that is also necessary. But I feel to say if the government they talk about farming don't come out to side be tradi. It don't come out. So me, the advocate say they should have a vocational center for that. For let them come. For let them come. It's a process because I see calling they say no, now mechanized farming. But yes, that one they on the high side. But all right. She could say, okay, triple. Who's young people them we're willing for go do farming? What do we want? What do we want? Because if we offer solution, some people still say, no, you know they work. Because the people that no one go do, have we tried it, let it not go? This is a different way when they talk, say, have a vocational center. Maybe some of the one they hire, we go able even send them there. We can able even send them, they say, we're going to go get training there. That's what I'm trying to say. Because if we left for the go na them village and they go pick people and say, hey, you want work yonder, can work, you shall be can work. They see say, oh, we know they wait yourself, now who that gets the paper now they look for. Trust me, it will be better for we. I know what I'm talking about. I know what we are going through. We they talk. Young farmers them. This new age. We they talk. So for provide job for the youth them, I feel to say that vocational level, they need for bring them come. They need for bring them. Go na the different chiefdom them. This is a two-way approach. We just can't say, you know, they work the youth man and no one. No, a two-way approach. Yes, it is difficult. No, it's not difficult. Eh? They say even if you pay, they then go. But who go refuse for go? Well, the one we go, we work with them. Eh? Even the rural areas and then get you to man when they agree for work, bra. Because then they take and say, nah them. Take people from elsewhere come, let them they can work, let's see if they not go change their mind. I don't know, man. it's like nothing is going to work. No matter what we say for make we do and in the work. Eh?
I'm convinced at that, yet President Alabio has the capacity. When I look at the mining sector alone, about 300,000 jobs.
But look who signed they go. Who that mining don't happen as alone? You don't say I will go confused. Where at the end of the day, the 100,000 say per the 5 years will not go higher.
Are given to young people as well as aged every year 100,000 jobs. That is your tax. How can you provide a job?
This same call been go to other appointees them as the honorable member of parliament them will been talk. Say then they expect certain people as we present be pick for serving at different capacity also go able for go there and deliver. After the bill approve them people also, the honorable speaker of parliament, Changno Abbas Mundu, be adjourn parliament to next Monday. Osaden will start for look at the president in speech. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me, na Changno Jalo.
One for tell Changno Jalo thank you. Because now true and make me able for your readers. And Radio Democracy, say thanks to them. Okay. 500,000 jobs in 5 years. 100,000 every year. Alright. We don't done. We start. I be just say I will listen that part day of that 100,000 job per year. But you know say na the APC. Na in the table now. We are say honorable I say na under duress. Under duress. Yeah? Na inside. What the APC say?
Well, online now we get the Secretary General for the All People's Congress APC Party, Lansana Dumbuya. Good morning and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salon.
Good morning.
Yes, as we get from that report or from the intro, we just talked to one member of parliament for APC. We take oath of office. We make number 2 of APC elected MPs then for take their seats. First of all, before we look at the statement, what in the party makeup of this move?
Your line is not clear.
Okay, quick one. I say, what in the party makeup of this move for say Alfred Thompson don't join Mohammed Bangura na parliament? We don't make the second APC MP for go na parliament as against the party in demand.
Well, what's in your name again?
Musa Namionim.
Pardon?
Musa Namionim.
I cannot get you clearly, but I think I get the question where you asked. The APC is an institution, very responsible institution.
The APC na very responsible institution. Well, it gets the question we must ask. Let us see if now the question is the answer.
And a very, very serious one at that.
APC na serious institution.
The biggest political party in this country.
The biggest political party inside Salon. Now, so it's emergency.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Democracy. Now, so the rich. Una no check. What's in at the phone? How much minutes left before I make a call? Is everything?
You have 1 minute remaining.
Wale. Radio D, Society for Radio Democracy. Anyway, Lord forget about that. Lord continue.
Not a decision when I just any kind of decision where party go take just like that. It is to protect the democracy of this country. We don't come out now an election where badly rigged, an election where the international bodies and national bodies don't say the present regime will win as per the constitution.
Now so the international bodies say, listen, Amba.
The present regime will win as per the constitution.
Who's international body we say so? That's it. All man they talking on. I see who's international body. We see anyway. I know side they look. I know. But now they continue no more. It depends who that you call international body.
And the talent system was seriously compromised. And the result now reflect the will and wishes of the people. And therefore, the APC come with the people then, sit down and discuss, get views from these voters, the electorate, people of this country.
So APC still let team up say, now people them, the voters then, now them views, now and then they follow so. Okay.
We cherish democracy and we resolve in the highest level for say we not participate in parliament for now.
That's the statement of
The colon drop. You hear that sound? You sabi they call and salary they drop? Listen ba.
the statement of Alfred Thompson.
You know you hear the sound? Listen there.
That's the
Hey. Yes, you did it. So they ask the question now, but the call be done drop.
Of Alfred Thompson, they say the party been forced some. Out through that statement, they say una been forced una elected members of parliament them for sign and see the nego parliament. Or gets to run back inside the program for look at some of the concerns then.
Well, you don't see Musa no be no safe. I think say Musa no dey you say the call don't drop. He asked the question, the call be don't drop. But then we don't call him back. That will continue.
We don't get some online again.
Not so in fault too. Not so in fault. And 1 minute be there by that phone. Next time before you make that call, una supposed for the check or game lock. What's in the gun? Una not check the phone. It's not correct too. But I'll continue no more.
Ask what in Alfred Thompson say. He say una been forced some for sign and in company them where una ask them not for go na the well of parliament. How true that statement they?
Not true. It's dishonest, completely dishonest for him to say that.
Okay. Under duress. Now the SecGen, they say not a true statement. Honorable IOC.
I know him personally.
It's Abian personally. Okay.
And I know say that not true.
Okay. I know say not true.
In fact, he come willingly.
He come willingly. Okay.
He signed the document.
He signed the document.
You know, I was not even there when he came up his own volition.
You not be there where he come. But you say he come on your own. But you were not there. So, waiting ever did they way in say, now under the US he signed, you the SecGen say, you were not there. Talk that part stay back.
You know, I was not even there when he came up his own volition.
I was not even there where he come. He come on his own. But the man say he signed under the US. But explain by you know SecGen, eh? Yeah.
He come out now in place, he can because initially he say he get supply.
Okay. Listen, no. Initially, because the man will get stations, he gets supply. Yeah? He say I say he gets supply. Okay?
Now in station, so he go for go do business.
So that means to say conversation be don't take place first. Conversation be don't take place first. Yeah? He say he get supply. That be say then call and say, Ibra, you know see you can't sign no. Now he say no, you know say I'm in station, supply come. So that go and do that one day first. Now they are the hits. Okay?
So we thought that he was not going to sign the document.
We think to say he not they sign the document. Now so we be thick. Then at the APC. We think say you know they sign the document. You think to say by that call now they did the arrest take place? Where you say inside under the arrest? Okay. Initially we been think to say a not a sign. But it come on your own. Okay.
So later on, me and you talk, he say, oh, then the lie by me, then say me no one sign and all that. I say, it's up to you. Nobody's forcing you.
No, to give you the listen, so you think say, baby. That's what answer I say. Say tell I or say it's up to you. Nobody need force you for can sign. Or you think say something happy more than that than that phone call.
And he came. And when he came there, I was not even there.
He come? Where he come? Me not be even did he. Well, the man say, now that you rest he sign. Okay.
He signed the document. Nobody put a gun 999 head.
He signed the documents. Nobody not puts gun in head.
And this is the dishonesty we are not able to understand.
It's saying that the dishonesty this way not be able to understand. What so this time last another way then be say then be feta we per one video the close chair, per the other video the close not chair, I'm just saying, no can take stone for me. Okay. So now they say I are dishonest. I say now that the rest ain't say not be needed way go sign. But then talk on her phone. And tell her say if you know one for sign well, it's up to her. Okay.
If you want to go to parliament, you come to parliament. Just be honest. I mean, you are a member of parliament, a honorable member of parliament.
I like that part say. If you want for go to parliament, talk and back, uncle.
If you want to go to parliament, you come to parliament. Just be honest. I mean, you are a member of parliament, a honorable member of parliament.
All right. You are a member of parliament, a honorable member of parliament. I think after now lawyer they talk so, but after I make that particular statement there, now member say, hey, I don't talk something. La do damage control. Listen to the next statement where they say.
Let's go there. If you want to go there of your own volition, because it's again.
Now I say just go there. Just go there. Yes, you know, a member of parliament. If you want to go, tell them,
if you want to go there of your own volition, because it's again.
No, wait. Just go there. Let's go there.
Let's go there. If you want to go there of your own volition, because it's.
If you want to go there on your own volition, if you want to go there on your own terms, go. Now lawyer, and I say, hey, I don't tell her for go. I don't tell her. What if all man can gap and go? What if all man can gap and go? La correct that side. La correct him. He's a lawyer. He now for do the thing. Listen to her now.
Again. This parliament is like no other parliament in this country. This is a parliament where na political party they send people in a parliament.
Okay. After in don't talk so let them go. If they want to go on their own volition. Now members say, what if all man gap? Now I say, wait to. This parliament. You don't just the gap and go so. Now maybe don't talk so now for go. But you don't just the gap and go so. Now political party, now in they send you for goodie.
For represent the party.
For represent the party. I tell Nana just now. Say the PR system, not there for the people, and for the party. Okay?
When people vote, they don't vote individual.
Where people vote, they don't vote for Mame Bango always sit on this so. They don't vote for Honorable I always sit on this so.
Thompson will not be in a ballot.
He said Thompson will last go so in name he not be in a ballot.
But Mohamed Bangura will not be known a ballot.
Ah well, now the word do that too.
Now the party APC and people and they vote for.
Aha.
So the government and the speaker and this parliament, they are biting more than they cannot chew.
He said that promise where the speaker they promise Honorable Bangura. Ayo, we see on this now. They don't put thing at the mouth. Where they're able for bets, but they're not able for chamam. It don't full up in the mouth. And that is gross. Imagine you bet something when you're able for charm. What you get for do not to pity the Peter? But listen, waiting the lawyer they say. Now the section of the APC.
Look at Mohamed Bangura Dongo and Alfred Thompson are the latest for go, and also rumor they say more day on the way for join Mohamed Bangura and Alfred Thompson. The APC still maintain their position. Somebody go say the APC is already fighting a lose battle.
Is the APC fighting a losing battle? Now the question. Let me remember. What's in the section say?
Let me say this to you.
Not to you no more. You talking to we all.
I don't know watching well how you can able to appreciate the Sierra Leone Constitution and the APC Constitution.
The Sierra Leone Constitution and the APC Constitution. Okay?
And I believe if you take them two, you're going to appreciate them. Maybe not because you don't look them killing.
If you look them fine, you go appreciate the APC and the Sierra Leone Constitution.
The APC party na institution. They can take disciplinary action against anybody. And there is a disciplinary and grievous handling committee created by the 2002 Constitution, the new Constitution, when it came into force on the 7th of March 2002. And it says anybody will go against any lawful order of the party.
You remember where Silver Blyden talk about that word lawful. We say before now be any order of the party. So now it is say inside their own constitution, APC say anybody will go against the lawful order. The lawful order of the party
will be disciplined by the party. And once you are disciplined, and it gives various things then of the disciplinary measures that they take against you.
The party will discipline you. Okay.
One, you can be expelled, you can be suspended, you can be fined, so many other things than they do. Where they can do against you.
Yeah. Suspended, fine, expel.
So once the disciplinary committee take a decision against them, I don't know what they're going to take against them.
Then get for take action against them all too. But you say you don't know waiting at the action then get for take against them.
Because I am not part of the disciplinary committee.
Because you know the part of committee they discipline people the way misbehave.
But I'm sure they are responsible people and they know what to do. Once they take the decision, we send them to Parliament. Parliament cannot go against it.
Once they take that decision, then send them to Parliament. Parliament not able to go against them. Hey, I want to see there. Okay, well, if not fine, not a problem. Because that one day you go pay, you still sit down in a chair. Suspend yourself and nothing say the speaker go agree. And he say, talk him back. That side, talk him back.
Once they take the decision, we send them to Parliament. Parliament cannot go against it.
Once APC don't take that decision, and send them to Parliament, Parliament not go able to go against APC decision. So it's the APC and the speaker. Because Parliament will say the speaker get for acknowledge before that get for happen. But how many things they get for play out? Whatever we get for APC go the back. Then 2 years. The amnesty get for the inside the. Yeah. The amnesty get for the inside the. Whatever agreements. The amnesty it go the.
That is why I say they are true. They're biting more than they cannot chew. Because it is clear in the constitution.
He say Dr. Abbas Bundu and this government, they don't put something where them bets put inside their mouth. They're not able for chamam so that they go able for swell aram. At the end of the day, they go for pitam. Una try make the decision. This female una the waste time. Una really the waste time for the film. Una try. Una make the decision. Me I want for see. I want for see day. Me no want see day. A kind we want see day first. Usai APC and the speaker, the old Lord. But like I said, I feel say whatever agreement get for the amnesty get for the entire. But if they allow the boycott, then boycotter almost all go na parliament. APC. Ne de all water. Ma watch you for now.
Yeah, thank you very much. Sorry, everybody. You know, I get question for ask. I'll be one send you a text, but I kind of get busy with work. I'll be one tell you, say, if anywhere where you can read that clause, I think now 75 or 70. Ask that. This Sunday we pass, VOS, I've been listening to them, they interview Mohamed Bangura. Mohamed Bangura, just like what this other guy say, Mohamed Bangura 100% believes SLPP rigged the election. And in fact, Mohamed Bangura even talks say SLPP not get 19,000 votes now carrying it. Now only 9,000 they get. The 10,000 now fake, they add them up. That's what he say. So the guy asks and say, well, if you believe that and this is a constituency, why you not going to court for fight that? Now Mohamed Bangura say no. Now APC for going to court. Now the party for do that. Now, if you don't say now the party for do that, then you want let the party go fetch for you, even though you win. Then why then you the boycott from the same party where you don't talk say now them for go fetch that fetch? Because the guy asked you. And two, according to what I understand with that clause there, the clause they say it spill out. See, because me no want that constitution. They are like it don't be for me. I need to look up because to me not a constitution. It says they only need for inform the speaker. That's it. For say this member of parliament will no longer want time for be represent APC. That's it. They say now so the constitution say maybe after the show you can read that for me. Because they say they not even need for ask them. But given Sierra Leone, we get constitution we say if people don't want for protest, then just need for inform the police, nothing else. Then just need for tell and say, hey, tomorrow we come out we go begin from Kisimes to Eastern Police. That's all. Not also the constitution say, but when the police they always come for kind explain, what did they tell you? Then they tell you say, we not for write to a letter, we read the letter, either we accept to now or we not accept to now. But the constitution said no, we just need for inform now. So when I listen to lawyer Bangura, when they talk say, then go na court, legally, if not so the constitution say, then get every right. But what they did with Sierra Leone now, where you were in a power, you the bulldoze because we see what happen with C4C. Now, the reason that we make Emerson Lamina sit down under the talk, all the big talk here today, because something may happen when C4C, when he vote against C4C in favor of SLPP, when C4C be one pull and come out. But because SLPP says Emerson Lamina, they always dey down at their side, they same Speaker of the House block that. Wait, according to that clause there, which that clause when me hate, and that not be forever day, then all they need for do just write a letter because na in the father of the house say na this so that's it, nothing else. But that not happen. Now we are with the same speaker. They tell the guy say, as long as you don't march your foot now, that's it. You are protected. Then now that tell you now say that's clause the whether na 7 years 74 is useless now because this Chief Justice or I say Chief Justice, this Speaker of the House don't make them useless. So they don't useless. Now the reason they know why where people like we be they tell APC then try they. If you say you're not person way good, do the needful with everything they right now you have. Now they tell that way for do the needful. This constitution, the people don't break them down, break them apart, review them, change all the phonies here. You know, therefore don't break them down and change all the phonies here. But they don't do that. They allow this constitution. The young former president eat $8 million only for pull white paper. Now they eat them so. So now you got for let pantit for that because they say I don't talk this word before ego. Because then say if they can't tomorrow, they're not gonna say, you know what? Whatever we don't want to do, we need to go again for turn that. Lord, we just review this constitution. We change all the bad laws then. This PR system, Lord, we throw them. Lord, we find a system where we go put laws them where no president not for even select or elect because you get some certain key offices in that country there. We're not to the president for picking people only. Chief of police, the ECSL, then the accountant general. Then job then they know for they know we are close to the president. Because once the president begin picking people and it cause a mayhem. Because chances are it will influence them and it will cause problem. And I don't see that we answer today. Because that guy there, this new guy will come, chances are they put her under duress. We know that. But Mohamed Bangura tell me openly, say no, ain't nobody not threatening. It just not been signed. Even when they call him, because I don't listen again another how they can call them another forum. We say lawyer Timbo say in Mohamed Bangura now they all been there when they write the paper, but he left. The tenor way in call Mohamed Bangura on the phone, and Mohamed Bangura not get a good answer. But now I tell us, hey, man must come back and sign that paper. But now the trick that to Mohamed Bangura, it look like say this guy ain't new into politics. Mohamed Bangura don't already eat the rest inside politics. So in play the tactics, in tell us how they come back. Where see come on now? Again. This guy, where see him go inside the hold on the back and say for put pen and paper. So in the get on. So whether not duress, it been there under duress or no. But again, like quoting the guy from Tokyo say, this this PR system, the PR system that way PPRC then bring come. So if they go according to that, APC get every right over the member of parliament and that section 70 or 75 give APC the right for remove them people and then. But in order for happen, Sierra Leone they deal with. So APC, this not look good for them. Because what about waiting this Speaker of the House saying out true? Not that 19 come back or 10 or 20. So that's why they crack. Before I remember, they don't go out of hand because believe me, because if they go to the same Supreme Court, then they for go meet up. If they say then they write letter right now to the Speaker of the House, it tell them say no, and then they remove them. Then they go to court. Now the same Supreme Court should they run away from. Now then they go meet up back. That Supreme Court, they go no side. They sit down there, they wait for them. So if the speaker say no, and then they remove them people there, now they don't go for go back. And now that same Supreme Court, they go for go tell them back, say, the speaker right. And that creates another precedent. So APC said can and do and use that as a precedent. When I've been doing to me, which is not good for we nation. So if we not been doing, we say they do, and we not been doing, we say they do, where do we go? When it go stop? This just causes more and more anarchy for we nation. Let God help them two parties here. Now, because now only God will pull them. Because even good people and where they can't join them, as soon as you join them, it don't pollute. As soon as you join them, something don't go bad. Jesus said, join them, and even if you get good intention, you don't go bad. So I don't understand. I don't know who's how would go. But Mohamed Bangura and this guy, because this guy said and put her under duress. Mohamed Bangura said, no, nobody not threatening him. Ain't just no sign. Wait and call her and not go back. Instead don't talk and plain say the election not fair. They rig the election. These guys have done say they. So how you go? You go say you represent the people about something where you honestly believe say they're still in your hand. I don't understand how them guy now like I sometimes them guy they're not smart, but then if an academic smart you can talk about. You don't talk say I believe say them thief this thing on me hand, but they go there anyway. That means you know who say you there. Stand one side. Anyway, thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much, Umar. Yes, Ezekiel, what you get on this one, sir?
Thank you so much, Triple A. What thing are the data from these is like something behind the scene we then they use for bringing them people here in. And the more APC hold out, now the more we go to see them go to trickle in. Because I don't see any of them members and they will then go call and say the president want to see you. We not go there. So so now that's here for they happen, time to time. The only thing we any of them for think about 5 years is very short. But again, a lot of people and they see waiting the first parliament be dish out, as a benefit, and so everybody they look at, hey, after the 5 years, if APC not give me symbol again or they don't want me at the party, I'll then go still pay me as a member of parliament. So I guess now the decision that a lot of them then go look into and take. The more things they stake out, now the more they go trickle in. They say, hey, last serve me one time and see what thing will happen, And then after that, if the plan way they've been done put in a hole, $50,000 they come. So then go take them. But that not the plan though. You therefore be very careful. Any decision way they take against your party, if you want longevity, all that here they stack against you. Tomorrow you want to be presidential candidate in that party. Now some of them think that they then go take and grind you. So anybody way they take the step now for go on their own after where you don't sign that paper, even try for hearing from your leaders them or even try for communicate to them, say, hey, Mina, so plan I want to go because of this. Let you hear what your leadership they tell you. Now you go sign the paper. All that is way they face. You not feel say where you don't sign, you say you've been there under duress. This go where they go right now, you feel say you know they under duress within you, say I've been don't sign paper. I've been don't promise me party say I will stick with her. If you get that duress inside you, but they look at her and say, if the party not call me again after me 5 years, I will get $50,000 and other benefits. Walk away with the vehicle, go touch on me. So I guess that's not the decision way then they make. But overall, we want to let people and come together and move the country forward. It's very difficult for let that happen if they no address waiting the need for address. Because we all want let them come together and work for the country. But it's very difficult because if we say that democracy we want for practice, when we go put all democratic behavior into what we need for doing in the country, because if power change hand again and that same behavior continue with the other party, how long will they for this? I know say right now we all the clamor for let it all come together, but other things than they underneath where they need for address. If they no address them, all man go just try for let you say, okay, Lord, we moved the country forward, but believe you me, where the power change hand, the same behavior will go see them again, and then go begin for reference and to waiting to happen. It's okay today because now you the whole thing they support. We did at the other side. How you go feel? I know say a lot of people comment, we say something like this and go give all kinds of comments, but they always look at them this way. Before they make on any decision against somebody or in favor of another person against the other person, they always try to look at both sides of the coin. Tomorrow, where that coin flip, go feel. We again, now we back go day, back they make the same noise because we want something good to happen. If you want, we know say democracy not 100%, but there are certain things you really want for democracy to happen. For put on the side. For neglect them. For push on the side because now one of the strong pillars there. Where people then gather and vote for you, if fine for let them realize their count. So we all the clamor right now for how we move forward. But somebody is aggrieved. Or if they can flip, at the same noise we're hearing. And we don't want that for happen. We don't want for continuously they do this. They born good picking. So we hope say they all go come together and do the needful so that the country will continue to move forward. Thank you so much, Triple A.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
This friend, what you get on this one?
Yeah, thanks Triple A for talking through and explain to me what did not happen. Regarding this APC challenges towards boycotting and what they could do for comeback. It look a bit critical because all man will see them from different angle. But all to do with waiting with the see waiting on the happen till reach so now. We don't know the evidence we did in terms of them boycott. But all that they ask, they don't get request. And then when they see the president don't make in speech during in presidential address, he say he give them a kind of an olive branch. We don't see all sort of movements them till this thing they go, but all along then they say they want something. If they not give them what they ask for, they can't go. And then now they see two the boycott, from that boycotting again, they go attend. And they see the excuse them what then they give. But it all comes down here to waiting with the see with some then the link. All man the link on procedure, all man the link on a democratic process, all man the link pan constitution, all man the link for play in political cards. Because they only argue around the same area. I would say when I saw the law say, so I no go agree. When I saw the law say, the government with the rule now, say, now so it for be. So then when I said, then I saw the law say, well, this not for be. So this don't they come on and they see how it lead now to an area where they see one they will loyal, one they will don't pen signature to a decision where they don't make in terms of boycotting, then they come with different then they say excuse them way, then they say they try for convince you for let you go able for believe in your own state of mind and what you want to. But here is we don't know all the intention. That Naingo tell you say leaders they have to be very careful in dealing with humans there. Because you see the person they do one thing, then the same person they do something else with directly different, and they give excuse to what he don't go do. Because like Mohammed, he get an argument small because not seeing his signature there. Well, like this man now, for let go argue out say They do so. What he do? He build up in your idea back for say now by force. Within the link to that, we don't know if not according to the law day where they tell you say if you go sign the signature or with this. So but in your opinion, it hold on for let it go get excuse. But it all the link back to what they say still at this constitution, the law. The only link there. Because now what do they say? Don't take now the issue of the one that we actually boycott now the two. Then they try for saying no go good before. Because the constitution, we see again how then at the ruling party, how the constitution was dealt with before even we reach to this point. Say to this election for let it be so. The constitution play 38, change this, go to court, do this, tell them reach, then you make then you way through. Then the other one that one can use the other part, you go doubt how they were able to use their own tool for that constitution for say we go for going to court. So this all comes down to the evidence and then theory, the ask which are the state of that democracy where then they try for let them go bring so that we not go push to the limits wherein the limits where will they go now at the limits of democracy now wherein will they fair other things for long will still make later democracy up because it collapse so every method they try for apply now for paying the democracy but most times it comes down to first of all when the politicians and the car inside now 3 games then they play a game for let them go able for always dey longer they no go pull them na power then go always find a way for if na opposition when na multi-party for let if na opposition party whether na tricks whether na physical but na for paying them in a way where they no go able for succeed. Then the final one now na the one wey na the greediness where some of them passionately back they go there for let them go secure them own way but then they use all them 2 boundaries for let the final boundary of securing their own self needs for let them go be secured. Because if you not stop that man for car inside parliament, you know, so if you not needs you want to do where you want to, you know go succeed. If you not stop that man for let and pain for let you know go way, you don't go succeed on the final mission. So it all comes down to how the conduct and that honesty and sincerity will go able to try see them in terms of this electoral process would not lead to this thing. Because no say APC now the moment the point to them they it not go look fine for the country because the absence is not going to work for let the country go develop. But the question where they act, if they come back inside, who's part of development where they go give them chance? The branch where they say they give, now real olive branch, based on all them talk here, all man they go and talk, all man they threaten. When the president will not see now he don't calm down together with Prince Harding, who finally don't hear them 2 words, but everybody else they find a way for saying that this would scare una with this. So it's a difficult situation. Only president we will get better heads than what we just forget a remedy because last Thursday, tomorrow from Usa everybody they the 10th of August, then they try for meet back with certain bodies that were necessary. But only hope say the outcome will let them go so that then will look on how they will restructure the ECSL because then they bring all this. If they're sincere, now in there for restructure together with the constitution. Thank you so much, Lord. We hope things go better in that place. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
You're welcome, yes, sir.
We want to say thanks to Usfriend for your submission today. Yes, Abubakar, you get 3 minutes, sir. You did live, you get 3 minutes.
Yes, Mr. Triple A. Good evening, sir. This is Abubakar Kausasi, Manassas, Virginia.
Yes, sir.
Triple, thank you very much for this service where they render to we where they bring current happenings in Sierra Leone to we in the diaspora and around the world. God bless you, sir. You know, Mr. Triple A, I say history has a way of repeating itself. And unless we learn the lessons from history, we always bound for make the same mistakes. You know, what me go for talk about this political statement in Sierra Leone? Me just feel say the APC members of parliament, they owe it to the people who elect them for me to go represent them at the parliament. They owe it to them. And this decision where the executive body of the APC been take, if that decision they in violation of the supreme law of the land, when at the Constitution of Sierra Leone, then I feel say these members of parliament they have every right to walk away from that agreement. They have every right. because their duty is to the constitution of Sierra Leone, not to the constitution of the party. Right now, they are doing a disservice to the people who been go all out for vote for them. They vote there for go represent them, the constituent, not to for go represent the party. So if you say these people with them is signed, will then say, okay, they will therefore avoid governance. I mean, this election, if it was stolen, then steal from Mr. Dr. Samura Kamara. Let him go fight the fight. The members of parliament, the way they elect, let them go to parliament and go represent their people. What's in the happen right now, it hurt the country. It hurt the country, seriously. I mean, if you say that right, then they fight for. Sometimes even you're right. When you carry on too far, it come back for haunt you. It come back for haunt you. I mean, this, if they're able to come together, let them go back to the constitution. When they see if there's any changes they will make in that 1991 constitution, we go make sure say some of these things will they happen, so it not going to happen again. But then get the courage for do that, for go tackle that constitution, for see them go back and revisit that constitution for redo all over, for make sure so then how they happen, it not going to happen again for the sake of this country. Thank you, Mr. Tripoli. I'm on that, Andy.
Thank you, Abubakar.
Sure.
Yeah. Yes, Jonathan, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, good morning from Tokyo.
It sound far.
Yeah, good morning from Tokyo.
Yes, sir.
You think they get me now? The first thing here is we get for be very honest to ourselves. We get for change really we attitude if we want really a better Sierra Leone on both parties, the SLPP, the APC, and even we the people of Sierra Leone, we say we need for change our attitude. Let's go back to the PPRC Act. Political parties nominate their candidates and get 11% before they win election, and then candidate then the party will submit their names then in parliament. I really not in favor of the boycott. But why would not go through the rules then? We political party then are there for same people then at parliament. Where somebody can at parliament without the concept of the party until would they hail them, would they say this or yeah, not the right thing? You know, would they go against we own laws, then what we put down? 1 year and therefore, you know, it is very worrisome. Because when you get a parliament without the opposition, it's not functioning. Even if somebody will agree or disagree into that, this not in the happen. We get treaties then we sign with other organizations, with other governments then. We get representation at ECOWAS, na the EU, the World Bank, the African Union. We get representation at international organizations then. And their organizations then for that make inside parliament, you get committees then, committee on agriculture, committee on education, committee on finance, committee on this, committee on that. And all them committees and then you need opposition and ruling government. Whereby you not get a opposition inside, you get two people then they heal them, so yeah, we'll get an opposition. Who do the right thing? Who do the right thing? The president did not come in the very first day when they inaugurated. He give out an olive hand, say, okay, Larry, I'm ready for get a dialogue with you now. Now the arguments don't come out from ECSL who get problem with the opposition to parliament, the APC and the SLPP. We really miss the argument here. And the country they sink. The country they go down. Because of them two people here, so they not get understanding. They move from one drama to another drama, will not get a solution. Where the president can say, okay, I want to make peace with them people. Another person go can, oh no, in fact, we're not ready for even do business with them people here, so them people here, so they're not important to we. Another person go can and say, oh, in fact, would they give you a deadline if we not can and thing? Them people here, now the party nine nominates them according to the law. Now the party now get for send them a parliament. All what they need for do here, you don't win an election. You don't settle up a government. Get honest Sierra Leoneans and we'll go sit down and get a better dialogue with them people here. The international community don't call that even over 2-3 days ago. The British High Commissioner don't even welcome the decision we didn't take. But would they talk? Are we honest to what would they say? If you want to make peace with somebody and think, then your brother, the person will get for bring the peace into you, then in the give comments. Or in fact, if you don't come inside this parliament, you're already secure. Nothing not go happen to you. Will you for be there as a referee? Okay, for being honest to yourself. Because all this drama, what they do, so, they help the country. They destroy the country. Go bring improvement at the country, they bring success at the country, where other countries then they try to move, they move up. The world where we live today, so we need everybody. If APC they go that way, they dig and grumble and think, there is a way to find a solution. We will bring trustworthy Sierra Leoneans, we will all go able to sit down and say, look, listen, this thing, na so it dey. Other people, and they say, not talk to this person, not make a dialogue with this person. It's not right. I've always tell this government, anybody who don't sit down at that seat, Mother Bill get for left that seat day tomorrow, another person can't day. That person say, you know, go talk to Mother Bill, you just waste your time. Because Mother Bill don't did at that seat day before, he don't can't day now, and he did it now. So even if he get for left day, he get bad experience inside there. He go able to guide you, he go able to tell you exactly what he for do or what he not for do. The chaos is too much. They make the country go before. Let's touch on one or two things about the program we've been called yesterday about Samuel Wise. I really feel sorry for him. Me na a victim of voting. Yeah, I mean a victim of something like that. I get the establishment na Sunday where I get somebody who I left it. People then call it and tell us, oh, we're able to change US dollar from 1 or 2, 3. But fortunately for them, they get for call me. So I say, no, I'll hold on with them until I get for camp. The scam business we don't do inside the country now. People they get for be careful. More especially where they come from overseas, or maybe they ship container or you get an establishment there and somebody who not like a public figure. People then get different way when they scam people. Fake money, money doubling and all into it. It's too much in the country. So more especially we they outside what they do with small business and the country there. When you go there, you get to be very careful. 1 year until you get your business where they go there, you want to go change dollar. Somebody go tell you, oh no, I know somebody who get that dollar, the way we go able buy them from because the banks are not get them. All the things and they involve you into something. So thanks very much. This is my own take.
Thank you very much, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Yes, Mata, what you get for me?
Yes, good evening, Tripoli and me, Salon Family. My own contribution is APC get a reason for stand back for fear of the unknown, not for right now, but for 2028. And Mohamed Bangura waiting it do now they don't kill APC. Because if them all be stand together, Mohamed Bangura no go, therefore able fight this fight. Wait to make a say so now. APC they demand ECL self for resign. The election done this time, fine. Then go accept it they don't lose, fine. But who's guarantee we then guess it next election where they come? If Mohamed Kone did the same thing they repeat. Because remember Prince Ali don't talk today, they give power to nobody. This is big way big is just big. We don't see how much of an implementation. Behind the scene. Mohamed Kone still did it. Like he still insist. So now, if the president really sincere, he wants for bring peace, if we accept at least that one condition, they for be fair, because now APC don't lost the presidency, they don't lost the parliament because they get few seats, except we get more. So if we get in that one by compensating them, say okay, fine. Mohamed Kone go. Me believe if Mohamed Kone go, APC they all go gladly. But now because this Mohamed don't defect, another person don't join. So now APC no get no choice but for accept any condition and go so that the country will go before. But then come 2028, what happened next? If like then to the Northern Parliament now can put pressure, say okay now we don't can't join now. But 2028 we don't want Mohamed Kone or this ECSL team, we don't want them for the next election. If they're able to fight that fight, then APC will get courage. But if not, then we are worried. Although we all want let peace day, want let APC go work, because now we don't so like this with country, we want for the go there every year, but no one for go with fear. You see, so we just the big let matter be sincere enough. If we decide not for pull Mohamed Kone, but let it change the way we run things for 2028, and let APC bear because then people are not get one word, and then accept whatever deal that will be favorable for the Salone people. That's not my own contribution tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Martha.
You're welcome.
Yesterday, you don't call. Or the other day will not be open phone line. Lawrence, you get 3 minutes.
Just Tripoli. Troublesome. Tripoli, I don't make it simple for no to understand. This government is not recognized. The point that they put on to now. It's still not recognized government. Not, because you wonder whether they examine with the Makuna people. Wayek getting chief examiner winner, the chief electoral commissioner. You wonder they go observe the election. So you see, the election was fraudulent. Simple. That's the fact. And because the election was fraudulent, I would say it is now not correct. They will never be recognized internationally. That's the point. That's a fact. Now, one of the variables. Yeah, the parliament is not recognized. The judiciary of Sierra Leone is not recognized. The ministers are not recognized. Madabi is not recognized. Don't go to Nigeria now, but if you be recognized, don't be red flag. By night for the pass up and down. Don't wait for the see picture, you know. They go now Guinea-Bissau. His Sierra Leone flag was not there. I don't show the evidence them. And the topic is on top. Yeah. Now, the reality here is now they never put prices of goods and services for maintain the government. So they put people in the market for suffer and not funny. Simply, rest get for go up, pepper they go up, the basket for go up. Just like they go up now exponentially. Now that English America speak. Things have to go up exponentially because he has to take care of a government, which is very difficult for him. Now the fact. Facts are sacred, evidence free. Yeah. Then because the international community don't recognize the government, they're not supporting government. If they're supporting government, they're on trust. And the trust when they get on a big money trust. Then they put more burden on them for making full subsidies and all that kind of, and all that subsidies for this. That's the facts. The ministers running on affairs are not for travel. Simply, if you get the minister, chief minister, when I did with Francis, he gone away, Napoleon, get America. Also, I did the lie, a reality. The government is not recognized. So people that now that extraordinary suffering and therefore go. So therefore call them governments. I mean, me go make club out. Not call them governments. They're not a government. They're junta, military junta. Simple. Thank you so much. And my opinion. Get right to your opinion. Thank you, people. Better pick me comments. Yeah, okay. Cheers. That's my opinion. Not so. But you know, we say we're not the big blabber on that.
Yes.
It's my opinion. You have your opinion. That's how the debate maturing. Yeah. You have opinion. I have my opinion. Yeah.
Okay, thank you,
opinion.
Lawrence.
Yeah, have a lovely day. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Alright, thank you, Lawrence. Okay. We done for today. Yeah? Even though Mark be done close. Lawrence already say they call for talk this in talk where we want talk. Right? If you know that and Lawrence, you know who that they talk. Yeah? Anyway, the APC, how long this boycott go hold water? How long? I hope say communication dey within una. Yeah? I hope say dey within una. If not, I saw the left hand will they be. Yeah, we hear say Dr. Samura, Ivana Kisoya, and Law left hand. And they get behind closed doors meeting. The faster the better. Else, APC waiting to say that they make tranga, and then now the thing go can't tamper. Cause it look like say, brother, no, they look like say, nothing happen, but go behind that. So APC need for wake up and act what he never for do, and we move. Yeah? Right. Say lawyers and they say the government not recognize. I want to hear the next soon. When Musa said the politicians are too cheap, no wonder they're not able to do anything for the people. They can't even pay loyalty to them party them. Okay. All man get your opinion, yeah? Anyway, we will be back tomorrow. And we will try to go live tomorrow from Freetown, Sierra Leone. in observation of the August 10th, we believe say nothing no go happen. The one they say then get for riot, not riot, protest. Police say nobody no go meet them for protest. Just hope say everybody be civil. You want protest? There's due process. Follow the process. MSF, I know they're against protest. No. But if there are guidelines, you get to follow the guidelines. You say they no go do am, police no do am. Well, you want to take one more up for just get them go na court. Augustine, so you saying Marake go, he win. I make this past election. Mutukaibo pass up and long. Police be stopped with 2018. This one they not stop. Because he carried and go challenge them. He say, oh, Daniel, I just want in it where you don't see. We just feel to say nothing is going to work, even if we try for say, well, I'll push him a notch higher, it's still not going to work. Alright. But to go there back tomorrow anyway. With another interesting topic. So we'll meet back tomorrow. Tata.